Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Kenny Lammons with Medicare Millennials, and today I want to share with you Medicare agents how you can properly and as compliantly as possible cross-sell the great final expense product. Look, we all know that cash flow is really tough for new insurance agents, especially in the Medicare space. Cross-selling final expense is one of the most important skills that you can learn, okay? So welcome to Medicare Millennials, guys. At this channel, of course, we try to teach you guys how to sell Medicare Advantage plans year-round and also to build a large, successful book of both Medicare Advantage and Medicare Supplement business that's going to help pay you semi-passive renewals for years to come, okay? And we do recruit and train agents. We partnered with our FMO to help bring agents in. Ethan and I provide coaching and mentoring, and we have a lot of great resources at our FMO above and beyond Ethan and I that can help you out as a new or an already licensed agent. Okay, so let's jump right into it today. First and foremost, if you're a brand new Medicare agent, you really need to decide one of two things. Are you going to go all in on Medicare, buy Medicare leads, educate yourself on Medicare, learn to sell Medicare first, and you're going to have to understand that your cash flow won't be as high? Or would you consider selling final expense first, possibly even buying final expense leads, getting the cash flow going, and then when the opportunities arise to cross-sell Medicare, you do that and slowly educate yourself on Medicare until you're financially and educationally ready to focus more on the Medicare avenue. Either one of those is great. If you go with final expense first, of course, it's going to help your cash flow, but it's going to take a little bit longer for you to become an expert in Medicare. If you go the Medicare route first, that to me is the ideal situation. So you've got savings, you've got a second income, you've got a spouse that can help support you while you build your business. If you go in on Medicare first, you need at least 6 months of really not filling your head with other products, especially if you're a brand new insurance agent, because Medicare is convoluted enough. There's so much to it. Once you get it down, it's the easiest product in the world to educate on and sell. However, when you're still learning it, it is very overwhelming. And the last thing that you want to do is be trying to introduce other products at the same time, okay? So you want to learn the Medicare first if you're going to go that route. Okay, with that being said, feel free to reach out to me for questions to expound on that. But let's just talk about if you already have a basic fundamental understanding on how to educate on and sell Medicare products, and now you're wanting to increase your cash flow and sell final expense. I started out as a final expense agent. I became, I've never been the guy to do $500,000 in final expense sales in a year, but I've consistently sold 6 figures of final expense premium multiple years in a row, okay? So unfortunately, last year, as I really was picking up some momentum in Medicare, I kind of put final expense on the back burner. Thankfully, I had lots of renewals from different products I'd sold in the past, and I was already starting to get renewals from my Medicare book of business, and my wife also works. So between all of that, I didn't have to cross-sell final expense to survive, and so I kind of put it on the back burner. In this year, specifically in the last couple of months, I've challenged myself to make sure that I'm really identifying those lay down final expense opportunities. I'm presenting them, and I am not passing up on that business when it makes sense, okay? So who is the easiest person to sell life insurance to? Somebody that already has life insurance, okay? So the fastest way, where if you're not really the hard sell guy, you're not educated enough to really lay that groundwork to convince somebody to buy life insurance for the first time, final expense insurance is something that's already been positioned to a lot of these seniors. And you can simply start with identifying people who already have a policy that is no good. Okay, so what do I mean by no good? Say you're in a Medicare appointment and we're not going to sell or present the final expense product in the same appointment that we're presenting a Medicare Advantage product. However, during the needs assessment, we can uncover what they currently have to set us up for the sale later on. Let me explain. we're just simply going to ask somebody, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I see that you have this great Aetna Medicare plan. Do you also carry some other form of insurance, such as life insurance, burial, or final expense, maybe with Aetna or with another company? And they're either going to say yes or no. If the answer is yes, it's very simple. You're just going to say, you know what? That's great that you've made the decision to carry some kind of life insurance, but what I do for you is just make sure that you know exactly what you've got, and if something were to happen to you, I want you and your family to know the exact steps you need to take to collect on that insurance. I'm going to do a quick review of the policy for you. It's that simple. All you want to know is what you're going to have them pull out the policy if possible. If not, they can check their bank statement to see what company it's with. You can be the hero. Call into said company with the customer and just ask for basic policy information and ask that a new policy be sent out because the customer can't find theirs. In that process, whether you're looking at their policy or whether you're calling in to help them order a new policy, you're going to find out, is this term or permanent whole life coverage? Is this a graded death benefit with 2-3+ years of a waiting period before the full death benefit's available? Or is this immediate day one coverage? Is this an extremely overpriced final expense whole life policy that you can greatly reduce their monthly premium and help put them in a better financial position? If the answer to any of those is yes, then you have the opportunity to go on, move past in your needs assessment, finish the Medicare appointment, and then just offer to set up another appointment to finish your review of their life insurance situation. Some people set the appointment right after, later that day, the next day. You've got to make your own decision. In fact, if you've already reviewed the policy, you can probably just do this over the phone the next day or later on that day, or you can go back. The commission's going to be worth it if it's a good opportunity to sell to come back on a final expense policy. So again, all we're looking for, we're already in there helping with Medicare. During our needs assessment, we're just going to find out if they already have life insurance. If they already have it, we're going to make sure they understand what they have. When they understand what they have, we're going to know real quick if it's what they want. Wow, $100 for a $3,000 policy. Does that sound fair to you? I can get back with you and make sure you're getting a good, fair price. Or, wow, you just got this policy 1 month ago and you have a 3-year graded period on it. You seem pretty healthy to me, Miss Smith. Maybe we can discuss, at another appointment if you can get day one immediate coverage. Ooh, this is a term policy and you're 55 years old. It expires when you're 65. Do you think you'll still need this insurance when you're 65? Yeah. So and then you can just educate on whole life, permanent whole life insurance. Today's video was not to train you on every aspect of understanding how life insurance policies work and how to sell them. They were to introduce you to the fact that there's a very simple and compliant way that you can uncover the opportunity to sell final expense life insurance as a Medicare agent and greatly increase your cash flow. Okay. And when you've got multiple policies on the book with a customer, those clients tend to stick around longer. They call you for any of their insurance needs. You're not even just the Medicare guy now. Maybe you also have a hospital plan with them and a final expense policy. You are their insurance guy, okay? And they're always going to call you first. If they don't have life insurance, you're going to need some training to know how to set that next appointment and build the need for them to buy life insurance. But if you partner with our agency, I just want to let you know, we partner with David Duford, who is one of the best, most well-known, most reputable trainers and agencies as far as final expense and life insurance products go. So not only can Ethan and I personally help train you, but we can plug you into all of the great access and benefits of the Duford Insurance Agency resources and training, okay? So in a nutshell, guys, if you're already a Medicare agent and you're letting those final expense opportunities slip by you, I'd love to have a discussion with you about how you can make sure you don't leave those deals on the table. If you're a new insurance agent, I'd love to help you navigate how you're going to enter the business and as quickly as possible without stunting your education in Medicare. How and when do we make a wise decision on learning final expense and incorporating it into our business? These are all questions you've got to ask yourself as an agent that I would love to help guide you through so that you make the best decision for your business and we're not leaving a lot of money on the table. So I hope you guys found this helpful. You can find us at MedicareMillennials.com. Give us a follow at Medicare Millennials on Instagram. You guys have a great day.